And that'll do it for your headlines. Time to check in with Jane and Democratic challenger for governor.
All right, thank you very much, Edgar. Well, from the weather patio, let's talk about some Montana politics. Now, I have joined with me on Montana this morning, Democratic governor candidate Ryan Busse this morning. Ryan, how are you doing?
I'm doing great, thanks. Good to be here.
Absolutely. Thank you for waking up a little early and making your way over to the studio.
Yeah, get a cup of coffee and here we go.
Absolutely. Get the Nespresso flowing and we are off to the races. Now, there's a lot of issues on Montanans' minds right now. I mean, we could discuss for probably the whole length of the show in depth, but
are we doing that?
Why not? You know, we got the time. Let's first talk about something, I mean, at least that I've been noticing just here in the Gallatin Valley, over in Silver Bow as well, just the cost of living out there, getting groceries, the housing prices. What are your take on all those key issues?
Yeah, we have an affordability crisis in the state. There's no doubt about it. The people who make our communities go are having a hard time living in the communities that they make go. Our teachers, our nurses, carpenters, our mechanics. So it's tough to live in town. And it's been made worse by this property tax debacle of Greg Gianforte's. They raised property taxes on everybody. It's made all the rents go up. It's added to the affordability crisis. It's something that didn't need to happen, and it's something we'll fix if we get in there.
And what's your take on talking with a lot of Montanans from every single corner of the state? How are they dealing? Because it's definitely not just a Gallatin Valley, Southwest Montana issue, affordability.
No,
it's statewide,
across the board.
countrywide.
Yeah, I've been all over the state. We've done 129 events, traveled about 63,000 miles, and you know the motto of our campaign is "Get your Montana back." And people are hungry. They want their Montana back. They feel like it's being turned into a playground for billionaires. You know, our access is being limited. Elk and deer, our access to our elk and deer is being sold off to billionaires. Fish, Wildlife, and Parks is being taken apart, and people are upset about it, and I don't blame them. We need to get good governance back in Helena, and we're looking forward to that.
And I've chatted with some local business owners here in the Bozeman area, and you're a former business executive, and a big struggle that they have been telling at least me about is finding workers, you know, finding people that will be able to work for them in their workforce. Give me your take on that.
Yeah, I think we need to get back to a place, you know, I recruited lots of folks to work for a company, and I never had anybody say, gosh, I want to come work for you because I hope the place we're going to live has crappy schools, or because it's too expensive to live, or because property taxes are jacked up. Like, we're doing this to our folks, and these are purposeful policies that Greg Gianforte has instituted on people, and you know, he's trying to privatize our school system. That's not what workers want. That's you want a good school system for your kids. You want affordable property taxes. The state gave, Greg Gianforte gave Northwestern Energy a $36 million tax break while he was giving everybody else a great big property tax increase. That's rightfully got people upset.
Well, there's many issues to talk about during this election. I mean, less than 100 days until that November
90
election.
90-some days.
Yeah, we're getting there. So I'm sure this isn't the last time that we'll have you on the show. But for the time being, thank you very much, Mr. Busse, for for coming over to the show.
Love it.
We're going to take a short break here on Montana This Morning. When we come back, though, Edgar's going to have more of your headlines and another look at that forecast.